Okay, so today we will review how to create, for those of you that need a general overview, how to create a section as well as how to add a page and then maybe how to deactivate a page. So the first step that you're going to do is you will go to https slash dcps.duvalschools.org/admin. Once you're there, you should get this URL here, and then you would put in your username and password. Okay. And you would select your school from the drop-down menu. In this case, I'm going to select Andrew Robinson Elementary School. And then you would click on Site Manager. If you're still deciding which browser to use, I would definitely recommend Firefox. So once you're here, notice that you already have all these channels created by us. So you will not be adding or removing any of the channels that we currently have. However, you can always add more sections. So let's start here under the About Us channel. So on About Us, we have a two sections. So notice how this will let you know which part you're from. So mission and vision statement and principles page. But I would like to add a third section, and we will just make a test section. So you would click on New Section. You'd give it a name. So I'm going to call mine Test. All you have to just click on menu name, and it'll automatically type in the same name. I will have you select blank section for now. We do not want to select any of the ones that are here, only because you will need a little bit more practice. And once you have that, then you can definitely create your own. But for now, we would just do blank section. You can ignore all of these fields here, and then you would click on Save. Once you're there, notice how you've already have a test section created. You have options to rename it from here. You can move it to another place or another website, and you can also delete it from here. However, I want to add a page now under it. So I would then click on the title. And notice now I'm on the page section. The color changes to green. That's how you would know that you're on the page section, and you would click on New Page. Now notice how there's different types of pages, but for now, again, until you have a little bit more experience, I would definitely recommend to just use the Flex Page default. Page name, I'm going to name it the same, so test-3, and then I would click on Save. Notice how there's an Actions tab here to edit page, page options, get link, copy page, move page, delete. What you want to do is you want to click on the title of your page to add in order to add content. So once you're in this area, this works pretty much like your Word menu toolbar. So notice how you have all these different options. And this is where you would type in your text. Now, since we're here, I know some of you have been asking how to add maybe one or two documents that are linked, or maybe a link to an outside website. So let's start with the document first. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, if I want to add a document, all you have to do is select the section where you would like to add it. Then you would click on the Insert File link, which is this paperclip icon. Once you click on the paperclip icon, notice how you have three different options. You're going to make sure that you select the Upload File, and then you click on Browse. We prefer PDFs, so I would definitely recommend a PDF document. And then let me see if I have one here. Okay, so we have a PDF here. Open, continue. Link text. This will be the field where you would type in the text of your document. I usually name it the same. In this case, it's just a test, so I'm just going to name it test. Target. It gives you three different options as to when people click on your link, if you want to open the link in a new window or open in the same window. I usually just select none, but you can choose whichever one you prefer. Then you would click on Insert File. So now you have a document linked within that same page. Now, what if you want to link to, let's just say, an external site or another page? What you would do now is you would click on Insert Link, choose a site. I'm sorry, you would click here on either web address, email address, or bookmark. I want to do web address. So I'm just going to do a test one. So I would do www.google.com. Again, Target gives you different options, and then you just insert link. So now I have text, I have a link to a document, and I also have a link to an external site. Notice how I've only done two. There are other apps if you would like to have more than one or two documents, and you also have quick links on the front page of your school. So in case you want to add more links, you can always just add them on the front page. This is usually used just if you have one or two links on your text. So once you're done, you would just go ahead and click on Save. If you want to see what your page looks like, you can, you can see it on the actual website. So you can refresh the page. I know it's under Contact Us. I'm sorry, under About Us, and now you have your test page with the links. Otherwise, you could always go back to the channel About Us. And remember, everything you do is live, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it. But before I delete this, I also wanted to show you. So this is the section, and this is the page. Notice how there is an active button next to it. If I click on this button, it'll go in inactive, which means that even though the page is still there, people or viewers will not be able to see it until you click it, until you put it back on active. So this is in case you're still the page is not completely done yet, so you can always go back and add more content to it. But in this case, I want to delete the entire section, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click on delete, and notice how it'll ask you again if you want to delete it. Okay, so so this session again was just to show you how to do basically create a section and add a page. And please follow on our next tutorials where I would show you more tools. Thank you.